Hello everybody and welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday and we're about to get 100 coins in this here level. It's gonna happen. Alright, yeah, it doesn't really matter which star we pick. Okay. You. Okay, no, don't push me off the edge. Jerk. Ow. Okay, that's fine. No, come here so I can grab you. Okay, alright. Alright, buddy, that's fine. You know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it, because it's fine. Alright, got those coins there. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get all the coins we need, and we're not gonna die. It's not gonna happen. You know why? Because it's a fresh, new batch. And I'm feeling refreshed, you know. I had a solid break, you know. And of course, that means more than anything that I'll be successful. Because I'm definitely not rusty at all. Definitely not. Okay. I'm gonna skip the red coins for now because they're kind of a pain. They're not especially risky, but they're kind of a pain. So we're skipping them for now. Alright. Hold on. Make sure I got the right angle for this. Quick turnaround, please. There we go. Grab these. Scoot on up. Alright, this time... Oh, we're not gonna get flung by this guy. Nope, get away. I wish there was a way to kill him. That would be nice. Okay, not gonna get flung by this guy. And we're gonna hit the blue coin switch and we're gonna get all the blue coins. All of them. Every single one. No.
Mamma mia.
We didn't get any of the blue coins. It's because we died. Okay. Alright, fine. Start again. Okay, well. Apparently when two bob-ombs meet, they just blow up immediately. Didn't know that. Okay, alright. Alright. So I think biggest issue I had in that last run there is that I had the camera facing the wrong way, and I tried adjusting the camera, right? I tried adjusting it, but it didn't exactly move a lot. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just make do with this. And it didn't work. Yeah. My favorite thing about this game is when you're trying to move, right, you know, you're changing directions or whatever on a tight platform, and the camera just swings around wildly. Because if you don't know this about video games, particularly 3D video games, your controls kind of depend on you know, the direction you're pressing. You know, it kind of changes, you know, with the camera. Nope. Not gonna fling me. Okay, let's try this again. Alright. Okay. That was weird. Why did I slip off? Why, how, why, what? Why are you so slippery, Mario? What? The soles on your shoes worn down a bit? I mean, I guess I could understand that, considering how much running you've been doing lately, but come on. Alright, cool. That was very close to another death. But it wasn't. Because I am skilled. Super skilled. As my play clearly, oh so clearly shows. I am the most skilled. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Careful, don't get overzealous. Alright. Alright. Grab the coins. Alright. And a hat. And a hat. And a hat. Alright, fine. I'll take the bonk and continue with a backflip. And speaking of backflips, real good day if you're a fan of backflips, you know. It's a good number of them in this level. Yeah, okay. Try this again. Get away from me. Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Why is the camera so crappy here? Like, this spot in particular, I'm real bad about the camera. Like, see, I had to stop there to keep myself from running off because the camera just didn't wanna be here because it was just changing. It was swinging around, and I was not able to account for it. Ow. Okay, you know what? We'll take the other path up so that we can grab these red coins. That's fine. You know what? This is almost optimal even. You know, having falling down there, you know, it's almost optimal. So now we just take this path back up, and it gets us all the red coins. So yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. Like, actually, genuinely fine this time. Okay, yeah, not really interested in that star, so you can keep that one. It's not even a real star. Alright, got it. Alright, you ready, backflip fans? Here we go again. Woo! Yay! Alright, you can calm down now. Okay. Oh, wait, there's another one coming. Yeah! Alright. Okay. Okay, wasn't quite at the wall when I hit jump there, so I did the same thing. Did the same thing twice. Alright. There we go. Alright. Mario scared me a little. He started doing the, What? What? I'm sorry, what? Was that an invisible wall? Did I just die to an invisible wall when I had 82 coins? Oh, now I'm in the level while it's moving. Great. I'm tempted just to exit course. But I won't, because that will put me at the, in the courtyard. Or is it a courtyard? I think we established that in the front lawn of the castle. Yeah. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that. Okay. It's fine. Things are moving slow, so we should be able to handle it anyway. Okay. Alrighty. That was iffy time to jump, but alright. I'm gonna wait. Cool. I fell. It's fine. We'll take this way up this time. What? Okay, I was expecting a kick there, but alright. Yeah, these red coins are going to be a lot harder to get. Now that things are moving, actually. How are you supposed to... You know what? Maybe it's easier to go down. Maybe it's easier to go down when things are moving. Probably easier to go... What just happened? Did I hit the pendulum? I think I hit the pendulum. Oh well. That's fine. That run was kind of dead anyway, so... But, okay, now we're gonna try this again. This time with things stopped, and it should be fine. How come I can never grab that? And that coin's just gone forever. Cool. Got him. Okay. All right. Is that another invisible wall? I'm pretty sure that was another invisible wall. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, I was expecting to grab on to the stairs there, but it didn't happen. I'm getting a little peeved with this level. Just a little bit. Just a little. Why is that coin so fast? Alright, you. Blow up. Thank you. Alright. Cool. 11 coins once again. Alright, let's do this. See, I can hang on the stairs there and it's no problem. But, try to come in from the side? No, it's not possible. Oh, you can't do that. We're just gonna put a wall there, so you can't do that. Can you tell I'm annoyed? Because I am. It's fine. Anywho. Going through the level, collecting coins, not getting hit by fire because we're on the hand. Haha, stupid fire. You think you can get me? I've never been hit by fire ever. Not once. So you're not going to be the first. Ha. Anyway, Yeah. Okay, alright, good. Just climb on up. Not sure why I was so worried about that part in particular, because, nope, go away. That's probably the easiest part of this level. Leave me alone, okay. What? Okay, so I definitely held down the jump button there, and I did not get the height that I would normally get. I know it sounds like I'm making a lot of excuses in this episode, but things just definitely aren't working the way I'm expecting them to. So that's why. Hopefully, it's actually the game being unfair and not just me being bad. Because, I mean, both are possible, really. And likely. Both are likely, even. But, like, one of those makes me look better, so obviously I'm going to root for that one. Alright, let's go. Alright. You know, seeing some of the invisible walls in this level just makes me think of Mario Maker, you know? Because, like, there's some people in that game who, you know, they make levels and they want to, like, make sure there's no cheese in their levels, you know, there's no possible way to do things other than the way intended. And, you know what, some of that is okay, you know, some of that is, you know, if a player can, like, trivialize your entire level by doing something simple, then, you know, what's the point, really? Like, a lot of the levels in Endless Easy are that way. Although I noticed there are less of those after one of the updates. But a lot of Endless Easy levels are that way, where it's like, oh, you want me to go down this pipe, but, like, the flag's literally right across this pit that I can easily jump over. So why would I ever go down the pipe? But yeah, but, like, there is going too far in the opposite direction too, where, like, oh, this thing that you would think is possible is not possible because I said so, basically. And that's not any fun for a player. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, because there are times where it's okay for the player to quote unquote outsmart the level designer, you know? And I feel like, because, you know, it makes the player feel cool about themselves, and, like, I mean, speedrunning, like, wouldn't really exist without that sort of thing, without, you know, exploits and glitches and stuff like that. I mean, maybe it would, but, like, it certainly wouldn't be as interesting. It's like, you know, it feels good. It feels good to be like, oh, they didn't mean for me to do this, but, like, I did it. And, you know, if there's... See, my philosophy when I was making Mario Maker levels, and that's something I might actually get back to at some point, but my philosophy was, like, I wanted to get rid of any of that sort of cheese that felt easy. You know, if it was really hard to do, like, if I couldn't pull it off consistently, or, like, had to really try hard to pull it off consistently, then I was okay with keeping it, because, like, that's the stuff that feels good to, you know, that genuinely feels good to pull off. You know, that's the satisfying stuff. But, you know, if it was like, oh yeah, all you need to do is, like, you know, triple jump, and it's a really easy triple jump to pull off, and then I'd be like, yeah, well, you know, you should probably, you know, do something to block that, because, I mean, who's really gaining anything? I mean, yes, you outsmarted it, but, I mean, if it's too easy, then it feels like it's less an accomplishment on the player's part and more just a failure on the dev's part. It's like I guess that's kind of the point I'm trying to get at, is, like, the walls in this level, some of the invisible walls, which do exist, by the way. I know because I've heard speedrunners talk about them and hit them at times. But yeah. Some of the invisible walls in this level don't feel like the dev, like, covering their bases. They feel, or maybe, they don't feel like, if they weren't there, I don't think people would be like, oh, look at these lazy devs, you could totally pull this off. And, you know, they clearly didn't think about it. It's like, yeah, I've yet to hit a wall that I was like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense for that to be there. Like this, when I hit the wall here earlier, because apparently there's a wall between this thing that I'm on and the cage over there. When I hit that, I was like, what? It felt. It felt worse that it was there than if it wasn't there. Also, why am I even over here? Why was I even trying to get over here? I mean, I guess I could get up on top of here and there's coins. Okay, backflip does not get you up there. Okay, never mind. But, like, yeah, when I hit that wall, I was like, it felt really bad, because I was like, oh, this looks like something I should, you know, really be able to do. And, like, it wasn't even a big deal that if I did it. It didn't feel like I was breaking the game even, it just felt like I was playing the game as intended. And they were just like, nope, Not loud. So yeah, that's my rant on invisible walls in games. I think if you watched Doom Eternal, you also saw at least one instance where I ran into an invisible wall that didn't seem to make a whole lot of sense to be there. And I think that and that's kind of the other game that I've played recently that kind of stands out in that sense of, you know, just having walls where there didn't need to be walls. Cause like I don't feel like it really, like maybe it would have, maybe if I looked closer at it, it would have totally broke that level in Doom. But like, if I could just like, you know, jump and dash over to the place that I was looking at, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It definitely felt like there were definitely one or two instances in that game where it felt like I should be able to do this, but I can't just because the dev says no. And that's not fun. It's not fun. Right? It's like, I've been watching a lot of D&D lately, and it's like, it's basically like if you're playing D&D and like there's nothing in the rules that says you can't do the thing you're trying to do, but the DM's just like, no, I don't want you to do that because it might break the game. And you know, most of the time I'm not even going to give you that explanation in my experience. But yeah, they're just like, no, you can't do that because I don't want you to. And it's like, okay, I guess you're the one in charge, but like, it'd be really cool if you let me do that. It'd be more fun. I'm like, aren't you trying to let me have fun? Isn't that kind of part of your job description? As both a DM and a game dev. I mean, I guess games aren't always about having fun, but like, a lot of the times they are. That's what a lot of people play games for. Oh, I thought that was going to be more coins. So I'm missing 2 coins. I didn't get the red coins, did I? So I can go back down and get those, but going back down might be tricky. So let's try. Okay. Just wanna be careful about this. I don't wanna jump the gun on any of this. Okay, so if I drop here, I should be good. Yeah, okay. It's hard because you can't look like directly under you. With just regular camera controls, you kind of got to go into first person for that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I almost jumped to my death there. It's fine. Okay, so this is solid ground. So now I need to go down the pole. Theoretically, I could jump down, but again, we know that this yellow platform down... Oh my god. No! No!
Mamma mia.
Slow turnaround strikes again. Moichido kudasai. Moichido, uno más. Uno más, por favor. Okay, bye, Babam. Adios, amigo. There's that wall again. There's that wall again. I ran into that wall again. And now I know for a fact that there's a wall there because it just bonked me for a second time. Get out of here. Jerk. You too. Get out of here. That coin was moving fast. And I feel like I was pretty close. Like if I hadn't caught it when I did, I probably wouldn't have caught it. Okay. And see, now I'm getting nervous every time I try and make that jump because I just expect to hit the wall. Stupid invisible wall. Why? Why is it there? I know why it's there, because they're like, oh, I don't want to make this too easy. And that's the other thing about, reasons why, game devs, level creators, dungeon masters put, arbitrary limitations on the player is because, it's an unfortunate mentality that a lot of them have that, like, oh, we don't want to make this too easy. Like, and, I mean, in some instances, right, like, it's fine to be like, oh, I should make this harder, otherwise it's going to be boring. But, like, if you're going to make things harder, make it harder in a way that's, interesting. Like, if, maybe, say you're playing Dark Souls or something, and, like, you're making Dark Souls, let's say, and you're like, oh, well, this boss is too easy. This is supposed to be Dark Souls. It's supposed to be pretty hard. The easy way to make a boss harder in Dark Souls would be like, oh, let's just give it more health. Let's give it more health so the player has more time to mess up. And that's the easy way to do it, right? And that's how a lot of games do difficulty levels, is they're like, okay, we'll just make the enemies have more health and make them do more damage. And that's boring. Like, it's not like, it doesn't, oh, I effed that up. Anyway, it doesn't necessarily feel unfair, but it is boring. Oh, fuck. All right. Can I even get enough coins now? I don't think I can. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just go. Anyway, as I was saying, right, like, that's doesn't feel unfair, but it is boring, right? And then there are ways that do feel unfair and are also boring, like, invisible walls, or say, like, oh, this boss is too easy, let's go ahead and give him a attack that's just impossible to dodge, like, you just take damage, or, like, a poison effect just for being, in the boss room. It's like, okay, so yes, this is harder, but, like, there's nothing I can do about it as a player, so what's it really adding? Like, I don't have any control over this. This is just, it's just something I have to deal with, and that's not fun. It's not a fun feeling as a player to be like, oh, well, this bad thing, I just can't do anything about it. I mean, you can use that maybe to effect, using it as part of your theme or something, but understand that that's going to be annoying and frustrating to a player. But then there are ways to add interesting challenge to a game, like, to continue with the Dark Souls boss example. You could be like, okay, so we need to make this boss harder. One thing that would make it harder is for it to have a wider variety of attacks. We don't necessarily, so to make it harder, we can give it a new attack. And we don't necessarily need to make the attack, like, significantly better than all the other attacks it has, because just the fact that it is another attack that the boss could possibly use would mean that the player has to, that's one more thing that the player has to keep in mind when fighting the boss. So, like, oh, that's death. That's definitely death. Anywho, yeah, that's just one more thing that the player has to keep in mind, and thus, that's one more thing the player has to learn too. Is like, okay, what's the tell for this attack, and how should I respond, and with what timing should I respond? So yeah, like, there are various ways to make a game harder, and I think the worst option is, like, adding things that just are out of the player's control. and just aren't obvious to a player. Like, that's the other thing about the examples I gave is like invisible walls, you know, by definition, they cannot be seen. That's what invisible means. So, like, there's no way for me to know that the invisible walls in this level are there until I hit them. And when I hit them, they're probably going to kill me because this level has a bottomless pit through basically the whole level. So, so, you know, when I die to an invisible wall, it feels like, well, okay, how could I have seen that coming, right? Like, it doesn't feel like my fault because there was no way for me to see it coming unless, you know, I had known about it ahead of time. And even then, right, like an invisible wall, it's not like, you know, you hit it once and you know exactly the dimensions of it. Right, you can still hit it in a different spot later, so even after the first time, you don't necessarily know exactly where the wall is. But yeah. Oh man, there was another point I was gonna make. Oh yeah, so the other example I gave of a way to make a game harder that doesn't feel fair is to just randomly have your like in the Dark Souls boss fight example, to randomly have your health tick down as, you know, just for being in the boss room. And the better way, I should say, the better way to do that would be to like have a poison effect that is, you know, obvious on the screen somewhere, like it's a part of the HUD or something like poison normally is in Dark Souls. That would make sense, but and you know that would be better. It wouldn't be great, but it would be better because at least the player would know, like, oh yeah, okay, so this is something I will have to account for, or if I have a way to account for it. Right, and I guess it's not an example of a way that doesn't feel especially, or that it doesn't, I guess if it's done that way, then it doesn't feel like a way that's that would feel super unfair, because there are things you could do, like, you know, oh, I need to be extra, you know, play extra aggressive so that I can kill the boss quicker, or, you know, I need to play, I need to you know, use more, or watch my health closer so that I can use my healing potions more effectively. They're not called healing potions in Dark Souls, but we'll call them that for now. But yeah, so like that example, like if it's a part of the HUD, like if a player can actually see that they're being poisoned, or, you know, whatever damage over time effect you wanna use, if they can see that it's happening, then it doesn't feel as fair. But the worst way to do it would be to, like, not even show it on your health bar. It's just like, oh, secretly you're losing health, and you don't know that until you die to a hit that wouldn't normally kill you, or something. Like, I guess another example I could use would be in, like, Pokemon. If there were moves that, like, reduced your defense, but they didn't tell you that they reduced your defense. Say like Rock Smash, for example, is a move that frequently lowers defense. But say it lowered your defense, but it didn't, like, play the lower defense animation. It didn't tell you on screen that your defense is lowered, and then suddenly you get hit by a physical move after taking like 6 Rock Smashes, and you get one shot, even though you were at full health because you used a potion or whatever. And then that doesn't feel good, right? Like, as a player, like, suddenly, like, why did that move do so much more than it did the first time you used it? Right, so this whole rant is to say that, like, there are good and bad ways to make a game more difficult, and I think there are some examples in this game of ways that it's done poorly. I haven't run into those sorts of things in later Mario games. Granted, I haven't played much of the 3D Marios after this game, aside from Odyssey. Like, Odyssey feels like a strange example to use because it came so much later than this game, that they've had so much time to work on things. But like, I haven't played a lot of Sunshine or Galaxy 2. And hey, we got the 100 coin star while I was ranting. But yeah, my point is, I think they've gotten better at it in later Mario games, so I can't really fault them too much. But, you know, it's just kind of annoying in this game. Also, there was another coin box here, which probably would have been easier to get, but all right. So I can just kind of die or exit course right now. To avoid losing a life, I'm gonna exit the course. Let's get out of here. Got the 100 coin star. And we're done. We're done with Tick-Tock Clock. And now, all we have left, aside from the Bowser level, and some secret stars that I still need to find, I'm pretty sure. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them that I haven't found yet. Aside from the secret stars in the Bowser level, the only thing we have left to do is Rainbow Ride. So, we're gonna go ahead and start on that next time. Cause, as for this episode, that's a wrap. You all really think that I was gonna end this episode without getting a star?